No one, and I mean no one, can put a smile on your face faster than these two pro traders. Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Knuckman, an options trading pro. Here we go, guys. Round number one in our trader game. Top that trade. Options insight. Some people say, based on the options momentum later, it's just the cherry on the top of this market. What's your scoop?
What do you mean by the cherry on the top of a market? I've never seen a cherry on top of a market. What does that mean?
Everybody's very optimistic, very, very bullish. We saw 20% more options trading of buying calls, which is straight bullish, in the month of January. So everybody has
cherry on top of the market is optimism. I got
yes.
it. Okay,
so
good.
The question is, do they have insight, and are they right?
I think they're right. I mean, a lot of people think they're wrong. But, you know, if you look at all the economic data, what we've been hearing from the Federal Reserve, and the resilience of this economy, how can you bet against it?
Right. And so options are a vehicle to use. If you have a very strong opinion, you're going to get a better payoff. And there's a lot of people that are very optimistic. And we saw the tech market move up 10% just this far in 2020.
But some people don't like cherries. When they start seeing cherries, they think everybody's leaning the wrong way, and they're wrong. But I'll tell you another story.
I think it was Sunday. But
remember the VIX on the other side? Remember the VIX? Everybody said, well, the VIX got to a certain level. That meant the market bottom was there. But it sat there for like 4 years before anything happened. So these indicators that you look at are an indicator. It is a warning sign, but it shouldn't make you change your position.
Markets can always go a lot higher than you think, and the VIX can always go a lot lower than you think.
And you can always get a few more cherries.
Things are moving swimmingly along, so let's take it to round number two. Fish farming. Apparently, there is a contract in London based on salmon futures. What's the craziest contract you have ever traded?
Salmons do not want a bear market.
But I traded. Wait, I have crazy contract, snow futures, right? At the CME futures, as an energy guy, we were talking about trading snow futures. We did a lot of different studies on this.
Did you keep a weatherman in your pocket?
We had a weatherman. I'm telling you, we were looking at the crazy stuff. And believe it or not, snowstorms can impact the economy. If you get a big snowstorm in Boston in January, stores shut down, people don't go to school. How do you protect yourself about that? Get a few snow futures. Well, the snow futures never really took off.
I like this idea.
It didn't snow. That was the problem.
Of salmon, because so much salmon now is farmed around the world.
Yes, it is.
It's good for its price discovery, and then people can use a hedge. That's the reason these markets exist, not just for fun, like you and I, and making money, but they're there to protect traders and users and producers.
But it can be fun too.
And fun.
Round number three, white swan swimming. A lot of people know about the black swan events in the market, but you also have to be concerned about white swans. The market, after all, is equal opportunity with bad events.
All right, so let's break this down. So the black swans are something unexpected,
right?
Like you don't think is going to exist or you're worried about. White swans are the ones that they're everywhere. They're just walking down the street. Just walking on the street. We got issues all the time. So how come we're not concerned about these white swans? The market does not care at this time, and we've got big issues, obviously, with China. Yeah. We've had, Middle Eastern
problems. Remember Hitchcock and the birds? I mean, that was scary, right? No,
that was a lot of white pigeons.
Well, listen, they're talking about these white swans. Everybody's still talking about the sky-high deficits. People are still talking about, debt, and they're always looking for something to go wrong. And listen, you have to respect the white swans that are out there. But some of them we could have worried about for the last 3 years. For example, war with Iran, for example, war with North Korea. These are things that could happen. They're risk, but are they realistic risk? And I would
be worried if people weren't worried. That's what gets me worried.
Well, that's the problem now because people aren't worried.
That's why I'm paying attention.
No, you're worried.
I'm not worried. I'm paying attention.
You're paying attention. He looks worried.
Here's your bonus round question for today. It's a true or false. As of this week, millionaires are done paying into Social Security. True or false, guys?
True.
Yeah, probably, because I think the cap's at 127.
Something like that. So, yeah, they're already done.
It's absolutely true. Wow, great job.
There you go. Thank you. Woohoo, there you go.
For more Business First AM, check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.